for me, one of my biggest symptoms of MS is pain. And it particularly was bad at night. And so when I started in with the patches, I started in with X39 and Icewave, or what I started with. And I was just blown away by the way that Icewave works so effectively. For me, the first night, about 50% of my pain was reduced. And then the second night, I moved it around a little bit. There's great information on site about it. And I moved the patches, did a little differently using a whole body patch approach. And I now have reduced my pain about 80 to 90% at night, which is just incredible and phenomenal.
So Dr. Patty, can you unmute yourself and explain this thing called GHK copper peptide? Explain this thing called stem cell, like from a doctor perspective, what does this all mean?
Well, I went to medical school midlife. It was my second career. And I went because I wanted to get sort of the credentials of Western medicine, but I had always studied all different forms of regenerative and integrative functional medicine. And so I kept doing that on the side. And in the process, when I got done with medical school, worked at Kaiser, sort of in a traditional job for a while. And then I'm in preventive and occupational medicine, environmental medicine, and internal medicine as well. But I wanted to do more of the regenerative and functional medicine. And so that's what I began to do. And we were doing stem cells, for patients. We were doing injectable peptides like GHK copper. And so that was what really pricked my interest about the patches, because the stem cells now are no longer available in the United States like we were using as of about 1.5 years ago. And I thought, wow, what a wonderful thing to have a patch that could activate and enhance your own stem cells. So much less expensive and certainly no needles. What a wonderful thing. But could that possibly be true? Was going through my mind. And that's when I began to do some investigation and realized we did have about 70 studies around all of this technology. And I became convinced that it was safe and effective. Same with peptides. Peptides are, just short chain amino acids we make in our own body. And if we can enhance the working of those, what a wonderful thing. And GHK copper was one of my favorite injectables. I used it as an injectable for myself and for my patients. And it's very effective, but it's expensive and it requires a needle. And many patients don't want to use a needle on themselves. So a patch is super, super good. So I love the safetyness. There's not actually GHK copper in that patch. It's activating your own body to work. And I love that because that makes it safe. And then if we see the effectiveness of it, we're just very happy with what we're doing.